Okay, so I'm gonna be a bit quiet here because I'm in public. I'm here in San Francisco at the airport, getting ready to head back to YVR. There was some Canucks news, and I am living a traveling nightmare. So, I've been here for a week. It has been a fantastic vacation. I could not have asked for anything better. I told y'all earlier that because the NHL is going off for a break and because there's this Four Nations tournament, this is an appropriate time for folks like me to take a break to head out and about and just get some traveling done, see some sights, and build new memories. That has been great, and this week was awesome, but my goodness, this today has been so opposite of that I am sitting here with a brand new backpack that I did not own before today. Had to go out there and buy this at the Ross at 8:30 a.m. in the morning because last night my regular bag broke. Sitting here now, my flight, which you can see actually over there, the Delta flight, ended up getting delayed. What was supposed to be a 1 p.m. San Francisco departure over into Seattle, over into Vancouver for a 5:50 p.m. arrival has now turned into an 11 p.m. arrival in Vancouver. So I'm here delayed for 5+ hours in San Francisco, waiting for this delayed San Fran to Seattle flight to come over. I'm sitting here eating a wrap that's super expensive. This was $20 US. The bag I got, $35 US, because I needed a big one because my bag already broke. And to top it all off, earlier this morning when we were going back to the airport, we didn't tap our, what is the San Francisco equivalent of a Compass card correctly, and we ended up getting charged an extra $22 to go to the airport because we accidentally used all of our fare on the bus tapping instead of the train tapping station. So it was a really, really messed up day with so many obstacles, and then it was just a lot of stress over here. So, I gotta be grateful that for the first 7 days of this vacation, from Tuesday to Monday, it was relatively stress-free. But then Monday night, it was like, oh crap, my bag's broken, I need to buy another one. Rushed over to Ross, got it, and now we're here. So I will be chilling out in San Fran for the next 5+ hours when I wasn't really expecting to do that earlier in the week. Also, we're making this video because there was some Vancouver Canucks news. In fact, there's quite a bit of Canucks news. There's quite a bit of NHL news. The Vegas Golden Knights made a trade. Normally, I'd be talking about that in a video, but hey, I can't really do that here. I'm in an airport. Vancouver, though, gets two big pieces of news for today. Firstly, it's the fact that Quinn Hughes is joining Team USA with the Charlie McAvoy injury. Elliot Friedman was tweeting it out earlier today that the Tkachuk brothers, sounds like they're in for Team USA against Canada on Thursday. Austin Matthews could potentially be there too. Quinn Hughes, it doesn't seem like he is a lock to get in on the action. He's not allowed to fully play or practice until another injury is disclosed for Team USA. But the fact that he's even getting the opportunity to travel over and be around the team, that of course is something that he had valued very heavily. And look, a lot of Canucks fans were kind of saying, hey, Team Canada's kind of cooked anyway with Jordan Binnington doing his thing. So this might be a really good rep for Quinn Hughes to go out there, get a game in, play against some of the best players in the world, and then suit up for Vancouver as Canucks hockey gets back into the swing of things. But ultimately, with Quinn heading over and playing for Team USA, assuming he does play, this will be pretty much all he's ever needed, right? Gold medal game. Are we even calling it a gold medal game? Face-off champion game. Four Nations face-off champion game. Excuse me, that's what it is. Playing off against some of the best players in the world. He is the best defenseman in the world, in my opinion. So we'll see if we get ourselves some sort of a Hughes-Makar matchup inevitably on Thursday. But Quinn suiting up for Team USA, or at least heading over to the team, that is not the only piece of Canucks news we have. We also had Drew O'Connor sign an extension with Vancouver, 2 years, $2.5 million AAV. This is pretty much the same thing as Danton Heinen, just with one fewer year. but Drew O'Connor brings a little bit more pace, and I would say maybe even a clutch factor to his game than Danton Heinen did as a Vancouver Canuck. Also, he's on a $900,000 deal right now. So the fact that the Vancouver Canucks got Drew O'Connor signed on for 25-26 and 26-27 at $2.5 million with the cap going up, that is a very good contract. Vancouver re-signed Marcus Pettersson and Drew O'Connor, which makes that JT Miller trade all the more valuable because they used the assets to get those guys. They got rid of Desharnais, they got rid of Danton Heinen, of course, so lots of movement going around with Vancouver, not even to mention JT and Eric Brandstrom too, who also got moved around. So I like the signing. I think a lot of Canucks fans are pretty excited to see Drew O'Connor in the middle to bottom six of this team for the next few years here. Marcus Pettersson, of course, him getting re-signed was huge as well. The cap's going up, guys. So even though these numbers might be a little tiny bit inflated right now, Drew O'Connor, $2.5 million. As the cap goes to $100+ million, that's definitely not a bad deal. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I wanted to make a video about this stuff, right? And I was thinking that I would be going home and making videos at home about the Vancouver Canucks and all the news and all that. But no, I got to do it from the airport. So I'm kind of perched up here on a spot in a pretty, let's just say, quiet hallway in between the gates here. My gate's actually on the other side over there. It's pretty busy. There's a lot of people, a lot of talking, a lot of chatter. I was like, that's not really the appropriate place to go out there and check in with a vlog here. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm making this video partly for two reasons. Firstly, because I actually did want to talk about the Canucks news, Quinn Hughes heading over, and then the Drew O'Connor signing. But secondly, getting an opportunity to talk about this food, about this backpack, about the BART situation at the San Francisco train station. Getting all of these things in there, it allows me to write off some of my taxes, which of course is a secondary motive for getting this all underway. $35 for the bag today at Ross. It's a good bag though, lifetime warranty. There were some other bags that were a little bit lighter, a little bit cheaper, but they were not as strong, I would say. They were a bit more fragile. So this bag, I'm pretty sure, is going to last quite a while, and I'm pretty happy with it. So can't really complain about that. Can complain about the delayed flights, can complain about an extra 6 hours here at the airport. It's kind of funny because it's like, we're going to be in Seattle around like 6-something p.m. And I'm thinking like, yeah, it's faster to drive from Seattle to Vancouver than it is to wait till 9-something p.m. for a flight to YVR, which is only going to be like an hour or something because it's pretty close by from Seattle to Van. But shokanai, right? Nothing really else that we can do except wait for the flights that are destined to arrive. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section about the Canucks moves, the signings, the Quinn Hughes train all the way to Boston for the end of the Four Nations face-off tournament. What are your thoughts on the Canucks signing as well? I'm trying to be pretty quiet because there are a bunch of people walking around here, but let me know in the comments, how do you feel? I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.